going to do a weigh-in on fitness Wednesday. I have not done one of these in a really long time, so let's kind of get into it and let's discuss what's been going on with me and where I am going from here. So, if you guys have been watching my other videos, either from my daily channel or from my weekly wind-up, then you probably know that we are in the process of moving. We are leaving the home that we have called home for 16 years now. Oh my God, 16 years. This is a long, long time. So, yeah, so it's a big adjustment. Greg and I have been looking for a house now for over a year. It's been a very stressful process. Very stressful. We actually kind of stalked a particular home for over a year. Well over a year. And it never happened. So the house still hasn't sold. But it is what it is. We did find a perfect home though. It's not exactly what we were looking for, but it's even better. It's like one of those things, like you think you want one thing, but then you get something else and you're like, well, that wasn't what I was looking for, but you know, that's exactly what we were looking for. And that's exactly what we found. So we're kind of going through like a whole bunch of that stuff and transitions, and then I think I've been trying to think about everything that's been going on with me and what's going on with my weight, because I've put a good amount of weight back on. And I say good amount of weight because I was down to like 110 pounds and I'm around like 155 right now, which is kind of hard to say, but it is what it is. So 110 was a stage weight, so that's not a fair weight. I was staying between like 125, 130, and now I'm like above that. And I think what was going on, and I think what's going on right now, is that before I did my first competition, you know, my daughter ran away from home, my mom passed away, then right after my first competition, so I had my competition like the end of October, and my dad passed away about a month later. So I had a lot of stuff that was going on. So it was like in December my daughter ran away. Then I found out in March that my mom had passed away, but in actuality she had passed away 6 months prior to that. That's a long story. So I found out in March, and then in October I competed, and then in November my dad passed away. I was not close to either one of my parents. At the time that they had passed away, I actually was not speaking to either one of them. And then of course with my daughter running away, it was just a lot. And I think I used the gym to get me through all of that. And I never really faced what was going on. I faced it to an extent, but in a way it was never really dealt with. So after my dad passed away, I went through a couple months where I was still in control of what was going on with me weight-wise, and then I jumped into a competition, but that was also a very stressful year for me at work, and I thought I was going to lose my job, and there was a lot of things that were going on. And then right after that competition, which was like November of 2013, I'm sorry, it was August of 2013. Then, like in September, Greg and I started looking for a home, and from, I want to say, okay, so September we started looking, and then in January I jumped into school, and I was going to go to school for nutrition, to become a nutritionalist. And school started getting me stressed out, and then we were looking for the house, and the house was starting to stress me out. And then I think everything that had happened with my mom, my dad, and my daughter, and actually my sister, because my sister betrayed me, there was a lot of things that were going on there, and I think it has all resulted in me putting on weight. So that's kind of where I'm at. So what I'm going to do to counteract that and kind of correct that is to acknowledge feelings and to move, like really move forward. And it's hard because it sounds a lot easier than it is. It's like, well, just acknowledge it and move on. It's not always that easy. I have good days and I have bad days. I try my best to kind of get through, and I don't want to use anything as an excuse. I really don't. But I kind of feel like that's exactly what I'm doing, is making excuses, and it really sucks. It sucks. So, but I have it in my head. I want to stay in like the 150s right now during like this whole move transition period. And then once we get into the house, I'm going to have my own gym. And the gym in the house we're going to have set up. And I'll do a, room tour for you guys so you can see it. But I'm going to have a treadmill to start out. I want to get a Smith machine and a weight bench. And then we'll kind of build from there. So that's kind of what we're going with. So I'm really excited about things. I was planning on doing a competition this year, but because we're moving and because we have so many things going on, that's just it's not fair. It's not feasible to do this year. Maybe next year things will be a little bit better, and we can do something. But that's kind of where I'm at, and that's what's going on, and that's what I believe has kind of held me back this year. But I'm not discouraged because I know that I can do it, and it's a big deal, but it's not a big deal. Like, I know I can do it. So we'll do it, and I'm definitely going to bring you guys along on my journey, and I cannot wait to share my home gym with you guys and some workouts and share this whole process with you, and it's going to be fun and exciting, and that's where we're at right now. So I wanted to take this time to do my Weigh In on Fitness Wednesday to explain what's going on, where I've been, where my mindset is, and what I think has steered me off track so that I can get back on track and do this thing. So I look forward to you guys like cheering me on, helping me out, guiding me, and I really want to do the same for you guys. So, just let me know and I will be there. We will be cheerleaders for each other. Roo rah, sis boom ba, ba ba ba. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to end this here, and we will see you guys on the next Weigh In on Fitness Wednesday. See you later. Bye.